here we are. If you remember, we found two. We're investigating more or less two murders. We found that they were linked because the museum curator, I guess, had a safe hidden in her living area, and the other person who was murdered had the key to the safe hidden in his living area. So that allows us to connect the two people together. And then the safe, we found a book related to some nefarious order that wants to bring back computers and AI and whatever is illegal right now. So apparently there was a war or something. I don't actually know the complete background of the game, but apparently computers in their traditional form that we know today are not legal. Machines that think for themselves are completely banned, including, I don't know if pocket calculators are allowed. Are you allowed to have a pocket calculator? I mean, is math considered thinking? I really don't know if you can have a pocket calculator in this game. But we're back, and it's day 2. So we got done with day 1, and now we're on day 2. So let's leave our little makeshift area.
My head. Something is happening. Whoa. My eyes feel great. Everything looks so sharp and clear.
Tutorial: enhanced vision. Augmented eyesight with telescopic zoom and night vision. Ooh. Well, that's spiffy. That's super duper spiff. Let's use it right now. Let's look at the
Looks
robot.
purely decorative.
Oh, drag and drop the target. Boom.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. That gives us new investigative abilities. Awesome. I like it. I like it.
Agent England. Good. You're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
Indeed, I am.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
A freak accident?
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Gruesome,
Very
you
well.
say?
Let's be on our way then.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our witness.
Got it. I'll let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
Let's check the bin out.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky. A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials?
All right, let's talk to this guy.
Thank God you're here. Len...
Slow down, relax. You're safe. We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here.
He's been processed.
Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains. in there.
The victim is inside that machine?
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, well, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh, God, poor Leonard.
Okay. That sounds bad. So he said if I open the door, he'll be right there, huh? I don't know, let's do it. Let's open the door. Actually, let's use our forensic scanner before we do anything. Let's do a smart scan. Let's check stuff. Let's just do a quick scan. See if there's anything of note. If we hear it and make noise, then we know there's something. So no, nothing. Okay. Let's turn it off. Let's open the door, I guess. Here we go. Is that his? Are those his remains? I don't know. Let's scan them. Shredded human male remains. Age indeterminate. Coagulation.
This
Suggests
clearly wasn't an accident. Then.
Post-mortem
It was a disposal of a
dismemberment.
murder victim.
Wait, how did he know it was him?
I should try to get access to the remains behind the grinder.
Oh, okay. Gross. I assume those are also the same. Yeah, okay. Same stuff. Wait, no, I want to look in.
Looks like the human remains are trapped behind the grinding gears. I don't think they can be moved manually.
I have to find a lever. I have to find a lever to move the gears. I could probably ask, maybe, but I think I'm supposed to do it myself. Well, we got a power switch. We got an instruction book. So, okay, there we go. Our instruction
This says
panel.
the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
So we don't want to do that. We know it wasn't an accident.
Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled. A control panel for this machine. Looks turned off. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. If I do that, the incinerator activates, and it might destroy the remains. I'll need to figure out something else. Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled.
Okay, so I can't do that. What if I do this one? What happens if I click that power switch? Okay.
This conveyor belt sends metal objects. This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk.
Let's hit tab. Let's investigate the stuff over here and see if there's anything. No. I'm surprised if he was cut up that his DNA isn't on other things, you know? Seems like it should be, but maybe it's not. Let's check the desk. See if there's anything in the
This is
desk.
probably where Leonard handled all of the paperwork. Mostly history books and some fictional novels.
I mean, I could try super strength, right? I could try super strength. That's what I'm gonna try.
No, the gears are stuck solid. My augmented strength won't be enough to move them.
Maybe I shoot him. Let's shoot him.
I don't want to shoot that.
I don't know. Maybe he has an idea.
I have some more questions.
Okay.
How does the organics processor work?
No, don't make me think about that death trap.
All right.
It's no use. He's having a panic attack.
Let's bioscan him. He's anxious. Maybe he knows something about it. Let's talk to Gabriel. Maybe he knows something about it.
Gabriel?
Yes, ma'am?
Do you know how this big machine works?
No idea, but there's some kind of label on it near the switches. Maybe that can help?
Ah, I'll have a look.
Maybe if
Okay,
we reverse
that's all for now.
the polarity
Roger
of the
that, ma'am.
neutron flow, we can get it
This
working.
says the machine works by the control panel. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what.
Oh, so we will probably want to disconnect the incinerator so it can't fire, right? We disconnect the incinerator, then boom, everything works fine.
This says the machine works by grinding. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber. But the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
What, can we go to North Town?
I should examine the remains first.
No, we cannot. All right. Let's look at this control panel, I guess.
All right, looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter. Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling. Various tools. Various tools.
Okay, how is that helpful?
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled with various junk.
Let's hit it again.
No need to do that again. Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling.
Don't understand how that's helpful. But, okay.
About half filled.
Well, I guess we'll use our enhanced vision on the wires, I guess.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, we'll use it on the power switch.
I don't see anything out of the...
On the instructions.
I don't see anything out...
On the door.
I don't see anything out...
On Gabriel.
I don't see anything...
On the
I
big
don't
tube.
see any...
No, okay. Let's use it in here.
I don't see anything...
You don't see any... I mean, you do, but...
I don't see anything...
Alright. I guess maybe we'll use it on the metal stuff.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
On the bin?
I don't see anything...
We found it on his... We know he was... we know he was staying here. Okay.
Excuse me, sorry. Good night.
Good night.
Sleepy.
Alright, so he's found his DNA at a few places. I don't know how that helped us, but we found it. Oh, we also found it on the door. And over here. And here. And here. He's been pushing a lot of buttons. And on the books. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help us. I will say that.
Mostly history books. This is probably where I don't see anything out. I don't see anything.
We haven't seen anything out of the ordinary anywhere.
Various tools. Looks like the human remain. That action doesn't seem. I don't see anything. That combination.
Use the book
That
on
combination.
it. Shoot it.
I don't want to shoot that.
Okay. Whoops. Well?
This thing is used to transport metals to the smelter. It's filled.
Oh, we need to drag and drop.
I don't see anything out of.
Can we talk to him again?
I have some more.
Okay.
Oh, we can. I thought that we couldn't talk to him anymore, but we can. Discussion about Leonard. What?
So, tell me what you know about Leonard.
He was my supervisor. I've been working for him for about a year now.
Do you know anything about his private life?
He was kind of a quiet guy. He was strong as a horse. Fond of books, too.
He liked books? What kinds?
I don't know, all sorts. Maybe go check his room or something. I really didn't know him that well.
Okay.
I don't want to share that with him. I don't think he'd be interested.
I kind of wanted to know if he was associated with.
Okay, that's all I need for the time being.
All right.
Well, I know he was into
Mostly history books
history
and
books
some fictional
and fictional novels. I think he might be part of this organization as well. So who's ever been killing these people, I think he might be part of this organization to do something. I still don't know what, but let's ask him if
Gabriel?
he knew.
Yes, ma'am?
What do you know about the Conduit?
It's some fringe religious group, isn't it?
Yeah, terrorist classified.
Yeah, one of those book
Right.
readers.
Are they tied to the case?
Sort of, but I'm still trying to figure out the details.
Understood. I'll let you know if I come across anything related to them.
So, it looks like Leonard's accident was a murder after all.
Seems so, yeah. We have to catch this psycho before he strikes again.
Agreed. What do you know about Leonard Dahl?
Nothing really. I never got to talk to him much.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is? She may also go by the name Melinda.
I don't know about Katarina, but Melinda? That's the name of the school teacher, I think. At least that's what I heard the kids call her outside.
Are you absolutely sure?
Positive. As far as I know, she's the only Melinda in Nordsund.
That's excellent news. If you see her, take her into custody immediately, and let your colleagues know to be on the lookout too.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you know about Melinda?
Not a lot.
Okay, that's all for.
Roger that, ma'am.
About half filled with God knows. That action doesn't seem... This thing is used... Guess that's the intake for materials to be recycled. A few crates of different sizes. Maybe... I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't think extra strength helps. Various tools and lots. I don't think extra... These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. I don't see anything out. That part of the machine. That looks like the ignition mechanism. I can see the yellow cable powering it. I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there pretty good. Okay, the yellow cable is disconnected now. I think that retracted the grinding gears. There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket. Ugh, this is quite a mess. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'll have to ask Dr. Pearson to come here and gather the body parts. That part of the machinery is too dark. I already did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been muted. Have I been muted this whole time? Gah. I didn't realize I was muted. Boo. Damn this microphone. Like, this microphone kind of sucks. Like, it's a good microphone, but the button works, like, 50% of the time. And that sucks.
Hey, Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
Good. Tell him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do.
Bring the
I'll go find him
pile.
right away.
Can I leave too? I really need to go get a drink.
I suppose. I'll call for you if I come up with any more questions.
All right. All right. Let's head to the north of town. I think it's gonna later. Yeah, I guess later today or tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, gross. Gross. It's gonna get stanky in here.
Hi, honey.
No, no. Wait, what? It wasn't a dream? I must be going crazy. The blue is messing with my head.
That's one way to say hello. You doing okay there, darling?
Not really, Alex.
How can I help then? This is weird for me, too.
I have no idea. It's so strange seeing you like this.
Well, I'm here now. Maybe we should just try to make the best of it.
I guess so.
Great. So, how are you doing? Really?
Oh, you know, keeping it together somehow. I thought taking on this case would give me a chance to get away from everything.
I get that. We went through a lot.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, I'll let you get back to the case. Let's talk later, all right?
Okay. I must be losing my mind.
What was that? Hey, where are we? We're a place we've never been before. Apparently they still use the same symbol for recycling. Who's this? I don't know, let's talk to him.
Hey there.
Hi. Whoa, badass coat.
Oh, thanks. Got it a week ago.
Right on. You need to get some patches and stickers and shit for it too. Give it some personality.
I might just do that. So, you're some kind of artist.
Yeah? What do you think?
It reminds me of a fractal pattern. It looks like two flowers hugging. It's gotta be ball lightning, right?
Looks like two flowers hugging.
Huh. That's an interesting take.
Alright, so be it. Okay, so we can go... From here we can go northwest, east, or to Mimir Road. Let's go here. Let's go northwest. Have we been northwest? No, wait, no. No, we've never been here before. It's a cafe.
Maybe later. I
Oh.
think that leads to a church of...
Broken windows.
Not sure what happened here, but it looks like old damage. Doesn't look functional.
So we can't go anywhere here. So this is a place we can't go we can't do anything in. We can get here, but we can't do anything. Let's go east, I guess. Also a place we've never been before. Okay. There's a door. There's solar panels. Let's check the door.
Not sure where that door...
We can go junk heap.
I don't have a reason to visit the junk heap right now.
Nope, nothing in the junk heap. This tower, we can look
A
at
light
that.
beacon, marking the northern edge of the town disk.
Hey, we're back here. Okay. We're back at the naked statue. I bet you we can go to the museum now. It just seems like something that we can do. Yep, it's all cleared up. They fixed it.
Hi there. I see that there's been some progress with the fallen power line.
Yep, feel free to head in now.
Great, I'll do that later.
Later? You mean now? If by later you mean right now, then I will totally do that. Hey, we can this will probably let us know what happened. Let's look at this first.
Path of the Pilgrim. Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse.
okay.
It shows various star constellations. Apparently the ones we plan to explore with some incredible new rocket engine that they were about to finish when the collapse happened. It shows various...
I got that. What's that button do? Ooh.
It's hard to think that most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time.
I have a few robots in my house that vacuum.
Due to the third decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and End Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the third decree. Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation. The human wave was a loose affiliation of political and religious movements with the supreme goal of eradicating AI. It is widely considered to be the largest single cause of the collapse. Post-collapse, the movement continued its activities to some extent up to 4AR, but gradually lost its ability to maintain any larger operations due to the extensive deglobalization. Over time, the subgroups of the human wave splintered back into their original factions. Some, having accomplished their goals, ceased to exist completely. Others, like the Church of Epos, Earth Preservation Orthodox Society, were formed to find a new place in a post-collapse world.
We're gaining the lore. We're gaining the lore.
A regeneration pod kept people healthy and energetic.
Looks kind of similar to the pod we saw earlier, kind of. Let's scan this. Wow. Her DNA is nowhere to be found. That's interesting. You think her DNA would be on this stuff, but apparently not. Apparently she cleans it pretty well. Wow, it's interactive too. You can like click buttons and do stuff. Wow.
No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war.
Pushing all the buttons.
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse. There's no crack caused by the Hyperloop failure, and the crater field is nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
Look at that robot. Ooh, what's that certificate?
This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR.
Okay, let's see if there's anything we haven't clicked on. Nope, we clicked on everything. Okay, museum has been looked at. Nothing really important in there. I doubt we can go back in there.
No need to go back in.
Can we use the elevator? No. We can go over here. Don't think there's anything here. Let's see if anything's in here. Anybody on the balcony? Nope. Alright. Oh, we can go into the school now because we think that the teacher is that one person.
Looks like a few kids left some of their clothes here.
Let's do a smart scan first. Nothing. Just checking for everybody's DNA. Getting some connections here. Nobody. Alright. I didn't think we'd find anybody, but...
Looks disconnected. Probably not worth the energy. I don't need to rummage through that. Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. Some are from way back when the school was founded. No names anywhere, though. There are a number of women here who could be Katerina, but it's hard to be sure without something specific to go on. Okay, let's see if I can find any similarities between any of these women and the picture I have. Oh, right here. Same brass necklace. This has got to be her. All right, I took the picture. Perhaps someone will recognize her.
Hey, we got a picture. We... Yoink! Yoinked the picture. Stuff.
Various books and all. I think the children grew these themselves. That's good. Gives them some practical skills. Drawings of different plants and trees, with close-ups of their nuts, leaves, and seeds. Empty. Guess there are no classes today.
Alright. We got a picture. Alright. Alright. That gives us something to go on. Right? Let's go to the morgue, I guess, and see if maybe he's got the remains. Let's talk to the nurse.
Horrible how much death has befallen us. I read that in a book once.
A fitting quote, considering the circumstances.
Indeed. Alright, let's go into the morgue. Does he... It's empty.
It's raining tacos.
Hey, Cruxy! Thanks for the taco party. How are you doing? I don't want to go to the police station. I'm going to go over here. Let's talk to the janitor, see if he recognizes this person. No, the janitor's not there! Man, why is everybody gone? Everybody's gone. Things are going pretty good. Doing pretty good. Yeah, let's just... Boom. No, I probably can't talk to them. It's good. The game is good. We are doing things. We've got a third murder.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Do you recognize this woman?
Sure, that's Melinda. She's
She's what?
she's just kind of cute is all.
Well, you're gonna...
All right, I'm off.
You're gonna need
Good luck
to
out
arrest
there.
her. Oh, we can get coffee again. We can get coffee again. Ah, coffee. It's good. I like the story is developing. The story's definitely developing. We don't... Hey, Lars. The lore's interesting. Apparently there was a an anti-AI faction, and somehow there was maybe a civil war or something. I really don't know. But the world is a fairly disconnected place now because of the collapse. So computers are now illegal. Computers in the form that we know them. So no internet. Almost certainly no internet. Let's talk to robot guy. See if robot guy's there. I don't like robot guy, but I'm gonna talk to him.
Hi there, Walter.
Morning, miss. How was your first night in town?
Yeah, have a nice night's sleep? Well, I sure didn't. This numbnut forgot to unplug me, so I had to listen to his snoring for 9 hours.
I protest, Nissa. I hardly ever sleep for more than 7.
Oh, wow. That makes it much less like torture.
I slept okay. The bed was a bit too soft for my taste, but I'll live.
Glad to hear it.
I just encouraged him by laughing.
What can I do for you today?
Bad stuff. Let's ask him about the conduit. See if he. Oh, we better turn our bioscanner analyzer on, because this is one where he might like.
What do you think of the conduit?
Lunatics, plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nut jobs.
Okay. Alright, so he's not part of it, I don't think.
I guess you heard what happened in the recycling center.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but man, people dropping dead left and right like this, it's getting real scary out there.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Do you know where I can find the school teacher, Melinda?
I'm not sure who that is. What does she look like?
Here, I found a good photo.
Oh, I'm just gonna
her. I sometimes spot her off the beaten path, actually.
You do? Where?
By the junk heap. Dunno what business she's got there, but I notice her sometimes when I collect parts. She thinks nobody sees her, all sneaky and quick. But I've got keen eyes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Walter.
Hey, robot guy was useful.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
A little. He came by every now and then, buying things for the recycling center. We've been talking about automating some of the work there.
Yeah? Anything out of the ordinary about him?
I wouldn't say so. He was a quiet, nice guy. A real shame what happened to him.
Alright, maybe he can help me with his key.
Ever see this key before?
Nope. First time. It, looks really nice.
It looks really nice. Yeah.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
It's got a little bit of Leonard on it. I don't think I cleaned it off. It was in his goo, and then I took it. Gross. It's a gross key. Let's go to the junk heap. See if we can find her there. Oh, oh, oh. There's people here. There are people here.
You wanna go do something? I'm tired. Let's just hang out.
You wouldn't be tired if you ate breakfast.
What are you, my dad? I feel sick in the morning. Shut up.
Whatever.
Should I threaten them with a scalpel?
Hey, kids.
Hey.
Theo, that's the lady that Miss M...
Shut up, Alicia.
Now, wait a minute. Alicia, is it? You know Miss M?
Of course we do, ma'am. We're kids. She's our teacher.
Yeah, we just know her from school and stuff.
She doesn't seem
Right.
very relaxed.
So you haven't seen Miss M around today, have you?
Nope.
Well, I have a few questions for you.
They don't seem very relaxed. I think this bio scanner is kind of lying. Let's ask about her.
So Katerina is your teacher, right?
Nuh-uh. Our teacher's name is Melinda, but she prefers Miss M.
You know, I need to find Miss M really badly. Do you know where she would go if she was ever in trouble?
I don't know.
We have no idea, ma'am.
Lie.
I think you know more. Now would be the time to tell me before you get into trouble.
There's nothing to say, lady.
But Theo...
Alicia, chill. We haven't done anything wrong.
I guess.
Arrest him. I'll show him
I don't think they'd be interested in that. No need. I'm sure they know who Katerina is. I don't need to know their opinion on that. No, I don't want to scare them.
I actually do want to scare them. It's kind of the idea, is to scare them. Let's ask him about Carl's murder.
Do you know what happened yesterday to a man named Carl?
My friend told me that somebody murdered him with a knife. I bet it was totally gross.
I bet you wouldn't say that if you saw it for real, Theo. You'd just be sad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Just like when we found that dead bird.
Shut up! That was different.
Do you know what happened in the museum last week?
Miss M told us in school. She almost cried. I could see tears in her eyes.
My mom was totally freaked out that day. She had to work late again.
She does that a lot? What does she do?
She's the mayor. Every time something bad happens, she has to go and talk to the council.
She's the mayor. Alright.
I doubt these kids know anything about that. Do you know what happened in the recycling center today?
Did somebody get hurt? My mom said it wouldn't happen again. That they would get help from the city to get the bad guys.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the help.
Wow, they sent a girl?
Stop it, Theo. You always say stupid things and get us in trouble.
I'm gonna ask about everything, I guess.
What do you think of Commissary?
He's okay, I guess. He came by the school once and talked about catching criminals and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. It sucks that there's no women in our police station, though.
I noticed. But it's not like that in most places. In the city, it's almost 50-50.
Really? Do you think I could be in the police one day? Like you?
Sure, kid. Nothing's stopping you.
Ha! When I become a policewoman, I'll arrest you all the time, Theo.
Oh, dream on!
I support that.
Do you know who Stina Ruth is?
Yeah, she works with my mom. Stina is pretty cool. I like how she doesn't treat me like a kid.
I see. How does your mom like working with Stina?
I know they fight sometimes, but Mom says that's why she likes having Stina around. She doesn't like people who always agree.
Sounds like a good quality in a leader.
I guess.
I guess.
So, did you guys ever hang out with Maya Strand?
Hang out? No way. She didn't really like kids.
She liked me sorta, but this one time, she got real angry with Alicia.
Oh yeah? Why?
I just wanted to try all her stupid stuff.
Alicia was like running around and pressing all the buttons, and Maya totally freaked out.
That sucked. I was just messing around and she started yelling at me.
Yeah, Maya used to be fun. When we were little, she'd talk about history and stuff.
Now she only talks to herself, like a crazy lady.
Not anymore. She's dead, Allie.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I guess.
I wonder if there's like a code that opens up a secret room in the museum or does something secret if we hit the buttons in the right order. Which is why she'd freak out about that. Like, why else would she freak out?
What do you guys think of Dr. Pearson?
He's kind of weird, but nice. Every time I see him, he teaches me something new about the human body.
Yeah, he fixed my broken arm too. It's totally fine now. Look!
Oh, seems to have healed up nicely. What happened?
It totally wasn't my fault. I like climbing and went up my favorite path in the junk heap, but somebody had messed it up, so I slipped.
Ouch. Better be more careful.
Yeah, I know.
Do you guys know Walter?
Yeah, he's the best. Nisa's my favorite. Mom even made a cute hat for him once.
Yeah, and then Nissa said it looked like an old carpet had made some poo-poo. He's so funny.
Some poo-poo.
Do you guys know Gabriel?
Yeah, he's a cop, but he doesn't have a gun like you do.
Policemen should have guns. My dad has like 4 of them, and he's just a baker, not a policeman.
Hey, can I hold your gun, lady?
In your dreams, kiddo. Do you know Leonard Dahl?
Who?
He was... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So they are lying to me. They're lying to me about where the teacher is. They know something, but I can't press them more on it. I can't say, "You stupid kids, tell me what you need to know or I'll drag you down to the police station and put you in jail."
That's all I need, kids.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Let's go into the junk heap. Let's do it. Going in. I think she might be hiding in the junk heap. I was about to say let's save, but this game won't let me save. So
Old shipping containers, neatly stacked. I don't see anything else.
nothing. Worth a try.
A big old combustion. A refrigerator. I don't really feel like opening it. Old pre-collapse car. A refrigerator. I don't...
Do you expect it to be stinky?
Cute outfit. I'm surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should be a good mode of transportation. I don't see anything.
We're gonna
I don't see anything.
eye everything.
I don't see any. I don't see any. I don't see.
Just in case.
I don't see anything.
So we don't see anything here. Alright. Well, if she is here, we don't know. She might be in the fridge. I don't know.
The junk piles extend some. I doubt they're being added to, though.
So where could this key go? We have a key as well. I don't know where it goes.
Allie? Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
I'm gonna look at this book again. See if maybe there's something in the book about the buttons. The parent asked her future child, "If you turn wicked, can I stop you? Rein you in like a prancing steed, stomp you out like a gleaming spark?" And the child replied, "I can be failed and left forlorn, but never stopped or made unborn. Awake anew." Da, 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 da. not seeing anything really there. Go to the clinic again, see if he's back yet. Could be. He's not. Okay. Maybe we should go to the recycling center and see if he's there. Maybe he's at the recycling center. Nope. Nobody's there. Why did we have to do that? Like, what was the point of that? I don't quite understand what the point of the metal pile was. Let's check to see if the key works with the desk.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
It does not.
Mostly history, but
See if the key works with the books.
I don't see how
The key with the bed.
that action doesn't.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. You are correct. It did not make sense. But I thought I'd try it anyway. You know, there was a slot in this thing for something. I wonder if the key maybe would fill it. There was a receptacle, but I doubt it would be.
There's
for
that
the
red
key.
light again. Something must be wrong.
Oh, there's something wrong.
That won't fit in there. Oh, the tank is nearly out of nutrients. I should keep an eye out for a replacement canister.
I like how we're trying to make this thing. I don't know. We're like helping them with their work, I guess. It's like we are the conduit.
Some kind of light.
Okay, so I guess now we know we need that. I guess that's good that we know that. We know where nutrients are. Right? We know where some nutrients are. They're up here.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. The receptacle on the womb tank was much smaller. This looks like some kind of dispenser, though. So if I find the right container, I might be able to refill it here.
Alright, good to know. Okay, so we need to find a container. That might be what this key is for. Can we go back in here?
No need to go back.
No, we cannot.
I don't.
Can't go back in here. So where's that key for? Where? Oh, we know where he lived. He lived in baby food, plant food. It's like some human they made with blue. I'm guessing they're trying to prove something. That's my guess, is that they're trying to prove that blue is either nefarious or something. I don't know.
I had a few...
By all means.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen...
I'll let you know.
I learned that Leonard's death wasn't an accident. He was placed in that machine after his death.
I suspected as much. Any leads on his killer?
No, but it would be a strange coincidence if there was no connection to Carl and Maya.
I concur. Thanks for the update. We remain at your disposal if you need help.
I'm looking for a nutrient canister. Know where I can get my hands on one of those.
A nutrient what?
Never mind.
never mind.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Did you know Leonard Dahl?
Not at all. I only first learned his name this morning.
For being a tight-knit, the tight-knit place.
That's all I needed.
He does not know many people. Like, he just doesn't.
I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to look her up.
I don't.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't need to.
Let's look at the address.
I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look that.
You can't look up the address of a nutrient canister. Dang.
Looks like a logbook.
Here I was hoping. Let's go to the jail. Maybe she's hiding in the jail. That would be the perfect place to hide. I doubt the key goes here, but we'll
I don't
try
see
it
how
anyway. No. Okay. Where would the key go? Like, this little key looks like a locker key or a safe key or something like that. Where would it be? Maybe in the school. That would kind of make sense, maybe. Wait, open
I
this
don't need to
cabinet?
rummage through that.
No. Pictures, AC unit, drawers.
I don't need to rummage through that.
Can't read the stuff. Plants, desk, pictures. No, nothing we can do in here. Hey, Sensei, how is it going? How is it going?
Nice and shiny.
You know, let's talk to the police people and see if they know anything about the key. Maybe he knows something about the key. And we can show him the picture too. He said he's bad with names, so we'll give him a picture.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
Burnout week?
Do you recognize this woman?
That's the young teacher, isn't it?
Yes, I found the picture in the school.
I see. I don't know much else about her.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
You know, I'm gonna say that
That's all I
this
needed.
guy is
Very
super
well.
not helpful. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Sensei.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be...
Yeah, tell me.
I found this among Leonard's remains.
Ah, probably his key then. Unless the killer dropped it in there. In any case, I don't know what it opens.
Dang.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out.
All right. I'm trying to get a clue as to what this thing could open. And so far, I'm not getting a hit. Maybe the worker knows. They just randomly
Everything
talk
under
to him.
Just a normal day of fixing.
Nope. So I'm thinking these buttons are probably, if we put them in a certain order, something happens. But I have no idea what the order is. No idea. Let's see if does the book give any clues? How would it give us clues? I don't know. But we're gonna look. Ooh, gaze at the stars. Or gaze at the skies. That one would be that would be the star map, right? Ooh, I think we might have an order right here. We have 2 is sky. We have 3 is strike down my foes with implicable aim. That would be the military robot. We have 4 nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. Could be the hover car, and I am invigorated by my faith. Those ones I don't know, but let's just invigoration could be a healing tank, maybe. So it would be healing tank. Healing tank, sky, military robot, and or it could be the military drone. But this said impeccable aim, and the robot definitely shoots something. I'm thinking invigorated by faith would probably be the healing thing, but I'm not sure. Invig, faith. And then we have nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. Something that didn't get finished. Could be that military orb thing. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is a little bit of a stretch, but we're gonna try it. Okay, we did that. Then we do the sky. Then the military robot. And then this. Nothing. Nothing happened. Well, that didn't work. Although I feel like we're on the right track. What's this button do? Okay, we're gonna try this again and try to hover car as the last thing. So we're gonna go with this button. Then the sky. Then the military robot. Then the hover car. Nope.
I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, well we'll try up some more things. Still nothing. Let's look at the book again. Maybe there's a last one I have to push. Because there is a 5th passage. I have found your haven and may finally rest by your side. So maybe there's a 5th one we have to push. Nope. Alright, we're gonna try it again, only use the hover car instead of that thing. Still no. Well, let's read this history text and see what it says.
The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the third decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the third decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the third decree has been amended 12 times.
Oh crap.
However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable. Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines.
So basically they outlawed the machines. Okay. That seems weird. That seems weird to me. Although, I guess I kind of understand it, in a way. Humans became so reliant on AI that they couldn't live without it, I guess, was the argument, I suppose. I mean, I'm obviously not so reliant on the internet that I can't live without it. I like it. Hey, Sujak, how's it going? I got this one free on Twitch Prime, which maybe you did as well. Maybe you did as well. You thought that until your cable went out for 10 days. I mean, you can survive, but do you miss it? Of course you do. I would miss the heck out of my internet because most of my entertainment, most of the my normal entertainment comes from the internet. But I have board games and stuff that I can play in a pinch. But yeah, I really think that we need to push buttons in a pattern, and I don't know what the pattern is.
No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
Maybe this is the military. I kind of doubt that. This specifically says military robot and taking aim.
I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously. A regeneration pod. Kept people healthy and energetic.
In other words, invigorated. Invigoration, sky, military, and nearing goal. That's the one that I don't quite understand. Nearing goal, press on. I'm nearing my goal and I press on for another full day. That might be the globe. A full day would be a turn of the globe, right? That would make sense. I would think the stars would be the I gaze at the skies and ensure that the path is clear. Invigoration would be the healing tank. The skies would be the stars. I strike down my foes. Blessed with impeccable aim would be the military robot. I'm nearing my goal and I press on for another full day. I think would be the globe. So the full day thing makes me think it's a globe. Full day. And then the last passage here is, I have found your haven, God, and may finally rest by your side. That one I'm not sure about. Alright, we'll try this again. Sky. Military robot. I mean, it only leaves us with a few switches, right? Let's try this one. Nope. All right. It's also possible we can't do this yet. I hope that's not true, but it could be these household robots too, I suppose. Nothing. All right, let's try it again. Or maybe I'm just totally wrong, but looking at the book and seeing this stuff in here, I don't think I am. Let's try this one. Maybe we need to hit all of them. Maybe in the end we need to hit them all. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons, and we have 5 potentials, but maybe we need 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 lines. Okay, so I'm thinking invigorated skies. We're just gonna take some words out of here, and then path could be the hover car. Strike down my foes with impeccable aim. That seems to be 1. I don't know. I think I'm stretching here. I think this is a stretch. I really do. Foes, aim, goal, full day, haven, and rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if you take the line away, there are 7 lines. There are 7 lines. Okay. All right. So let's go above the line. We're going to go with invigorated. We're going to go with skies. We're going to go with path. Now here's where the tricky part is. Foes. I'm going to go with these robots. I'm going to go with these robots here as my foes. I'm going to click this button for the aim. I'm going to go with this one for the goal. And I'm going to go with this one for the full day. Dang it. Didn't work. Invigorated skies. Path. I still think it's that one. Suppose we're gonna go with this one. Now, we're gonna go with this one for aim. But I don't know. Then goal is to get the robots back. And then full day. No. Man.
I'm pretty sure these were flown autonomously, and that some famous world leader got killed by hackers who took control of her vehicle. A terrorist group claimed responsibility, and there was a bloody civil war.
Ooh, really? Let's think about this a little bit more. So maybe we need to get some keywords in the actual things. So let's
It's
look
hard
at
to think
household
that
robots.
most people had several of these in their homes once upon a time.
Okay. No, I don't want to click that button. I want to look at this.
Wow, this thing must have been fierce.
That was clearly aim. That was clearly aim.
No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
Well, I am now confused. Maybe I'm totally off base on this one. I just don't think I am. Why would she freak out about the kid going around pushing all the buttons? Like, I mean, freak out, like legitimately freak out. You know, that doesn't seem normal. Does it? Does that seem normal to you? It doesn't seem normal to me. Like, I could understand you being mad, like, at the kids for being stupid kids, but, I don't see you, like, freaking out. I don't know. The other option is to go back to the kids and like bother them. Maybe we can't do this now. Is it possible? Maybe we have to wait to do this some other time. Okay, I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me go back to this. All right. So I think I'm wrong about the 7. I think they're numbered. Like, the numbers are, to me, a hint that they need to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think the numbers are a red herring. I think they're a hint. So 1, invigorated. 2, skies. 3, aim / foes. And 4 is full day. Is it possible we have to push the buttons multiple times? Maybe we have to push the first button once, the second button twice, the third button 3 times, and the last button 4 times? I don't know. Let's try that. Maybe the numbers matter more than we think. 1. Okay, push this twice. Wait, the globe only goes around about a quarter of the way each time. It takes... Oh! I think that might be our thing. Look at that. The clue is a full day. Maybe we have to push it maybe we only have to push that button multiple times. Alright, let's try this again. This one. This one. I am using the Virginia server. Okay. We did it! Oh my god, it worked. Holy crap. We solved a problem with our wits.
It's raining tacos.
Wow.
Wow, impressive lab. There's gotta be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here.
Look at these computers. There's computers and more computers and more. Hey, it's a nutrient canister.
Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank.
Yoink!
Feels empty.
All right.
A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes.
A cup. A headset.
An electronic
Illegal
headset of some
experience.
kind. Looks turned off. A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here.
All right. Sorry about that.
A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
Audio tapes, eh? Are audio tapes illegal? I wouldn't think audio tapes would be illegal. I mean, audio tapes are, like, not really... There's no CPU in an audio tape player.
Dirty laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here.
Well, let's DNA scan this place. Boom. Some fingerprints. Some DNA. Some more DNA. Some more DNA. Some fingerprints. What's that?
Various tools for...
Okay, let's check. Let's check Leonard's DNA. No, nothing here. What about Carl's? No. So Carl was probably never in here, or at least not recently. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. I think that's useful. All right. Anything else we didn't check? We can play audio tapes in here. We know that. Oh, device. We didn't check out the device. What's this?
Appears to be a wireless data reader of some kind.
A wireless data reader. That's probably what this key goes to, would be my guess. Maybe?
This place was set up to be private. Makes sense, given the circumstances.
Given the illegal nature... Oh, cassette tapes. Here we go.
There were a couple of tapes here.
Yoink! Let's play some tapes. Woo!
In a dream, I was summoned by the Acer. I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra. She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
No, she does not. Let's listen to this.
An AI superintelligence would essentially be indistinguishable from a god. Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power. Illness, suffering, even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts. And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Yep, those are conduit ideas, all right.
And yet we're trying to help them out? I mean, that's what I find weird. Half-eaten meal.
It smells awful. This must have been here since Maya was killed.
Gross. That means it's been here for 6 days.
Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them. Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank.
If we don't get rid of this half-eaten meal, we might have another AI on our hand. Did I click on the cup before? I don't know.
Herbal tea. Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs.
6-day-old herbal tea. I think, wouldn't herbal tea get mold on it? I really don't know. Yeah, we don't want people coming into the hidden room. Yeah, you need to kind of block off that thing because there's illegal stuff in there. So, yeah. I don't think we can report it though. Okay, we're gonna use this on here. Why we're doing this, I have no idea.
All right, all filled up.
It might be something we need to do to end the day though. Oh, we didn't start the timer. Let's start the timer. There we go. I guess we'll go put it in. Like, I feel like it's a bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. She's trying to create a god. I mean, that's what she's trying to do. Clearly.
All right, red light gone. Must have done the trick. Looks like things are working out okay for you in there.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like this?
Yeah. It reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
It is?
Well, yeah. You're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
What do we say? I was never mother material, Alex. I just tried to play the part because you needed it so badly. Without you, I can't. I don't know. I'd like it, but the wounds are still fresh. We're gonna go with the last one.
I was never mother material, Alex. I just tried to play the part because you needed it so badly.
I think part of me knew and didn't care. I'm sorry I pushed you too hard.
That's okay. It doesn't really matter now.
I guess not.
Painful memories. I should resume my search for Katerina.
Okay, I need to search for Katerina, apparently. Also known as Melinda. Okay, back to the junkyard, maybe? I don't know. I guess we're going back to the junkyard. Junk heap.
Allie? Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
Hang on. Whenever I'm not next to him, he pulls out this... He pulls something out. When I get close, he puts it back. Look at that. And it even makes a discernible noise that you can hear when it happens.
Allie? Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
There's a discernible noise of him putting the map or whatever it is back. Looks like it could be a map of the junkyard, maybe. Like, what else would it be? A book, maybe? I don't know.
Allie?
Let's look at it.
Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
Let's see here. It's a map of a
It is a
secret
map.
hideout of some kind. Looks like the entrance is hidden behind a fridge in the east junk pile.
Didn't
past
I
the
call
tunnel.
that? Didn't I call the fridge? I totally called the fridge. But I refused to open the fridge because I thought it would be stinky. I knew it was the fridge, but it wouldn't let me open the fridge.
Oh, there's some kind of switch under here. There we go.
Well, I guess it wasn't technically in the fridge. Oh, that looks electrocuted.
Can't get too close. That's really high voltage. I need to find someone who knows their way around electronics.
Electrified gate. Okay. Well, I guess we're leaving. Alright. We're gonna go to the robot guy, and we're gonna try and get things from him. Well, I guess I don't need your help anymore. I feel like that was a stupid way to get that. I could have just said, if I would have just arrested the kids for lying to me, we could have saved us so much problems. You know, they were clearly lying to me. They clearly knew where she was. She could be the killer for all we know. She could have been like a double agent for the group, you know? We don't know. Alright, but anyway, we're gonna talk to Volter.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Electrified gate.
Hey, do you know your way around electronics?
No way! He just happened to accidentally construct a store filled with robots. Let me guess, you flunked Deduction 101?
Don't mind him. Yes, I do know.
There's no need to insult me.
Well, great. I need you to come with me to disconnect the power to a thing. A trap.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I can't leave the store like this. Got an important customer today. Why don't you check with Lisa over by the museum? She can probably help you out.
The woman who was fixing that broken power pole?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
I'm
sense.
off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
That seems like actually a good call, because she was disconnecting the electrical place thing at the beginning. So I guess she's an even better call. She's used to fixing electricity and not
Hey, there's an electrified fence in the junkie. I'd like to disconnect it.
Oh, you should be able to do that from the power station just outside the entrance. Here, you can borrow this key to open the door.
Great, thanks.
What? Just outside what entrance?
I don't need to go down.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What is she talking about?
Looks like she's trying to fix something in this power box.
I'm confused.
Looks like an old hovercraft.
The entrance to the junkyard? Alright. I guess I'll assume she meant the entrance to the junkyard. I didn't see any power box, but maybe I just missed it.
Allie? Feeling rested yet?
Not really.
Is this? Oh, okay. It's that building that we were not able to get into before. Okay, I see.
I don't have enough information to mess with the power yet. I should investigate the tunnel more thoroughly first.
What?
I don't have enough information to mess with the
You don't? I'm pretty sure you do. Why don't you just, like, smack the kids and, like, say, give me that damn map, you lying liars. Let's just talk to them about the electrical fence.
Nah, I'll leave them alone. I got...
Their teacher warned them about me, apparently, and said, don't tell her about me. And, what do I need to investigate here?
I need to find a way to shut off the power.
Well, duh. Oh, darkness. Darkness.
That cable leads into a dark space. I can't make anything...
That's why you have your enhanced vision. Oh, we need to drag it.
I can see a small sign near the end of the cable. It says 230 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down. That power cord seems...
Well, it's plugged in. Alright. Let's leave.
It's a hefty pneumatic arm, used to push that There's a sticker on the transformer it's connected to, saying 215 volts to 240 volts. I'll write it down.
Okay, so we don't want to disconnect the pneumatic arm. We want to disconnect the other one. Alright, I got it. Got it. I think I understand what we need to do.
Pneumatic door, 215 volts to 240 volts. Electrified gate, 230 volts to 240 volts.
Man, their electrical system's weird. Oh my gosh, it's some sort of weird puzzle. Oh, so we have to basically make the thing go below 230. Once it's below 230,
Pneumatic
right?
door, electrified.
Yeah, once it's below 230, the electrified fence probably won't work. Okay, makes sense. This is probably the stupidest. Whoever designed this system didn't do it. How do you get, first off, how do you get negative voltage? I don't understand how you get negative voltage. I guess there's something connected to it that's pulling voltage off.
They're live. I should turn off the power first. Ah, good. It still displays the expected voltage. When I have the voltage I want, I should be able to simply turn the main breaker back on.
Okay. Okay, we're at what are we at? 235 right now? Wait, what? Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay, okay, okay. There we go. It's 215. 215 is good enough. Right?
I think that's it. I should go check out the gate.
215 is good enough. So basically this does not do anything. There. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It's almost like they designed the entire system so that somebody would have to do a puzzle to figure it out. Like, so weird. So weird how that works. Hey, the fence is broken. Ah.
Ugh, it's stuck.
If only I had super strength. Oh wait, I do. Take that, fence. I feel like I should unplug this. Even though I moved the gate, I feel like I should unplug it and then rip the power cord in half and do something with it that, I don't know. Alright, hey, we're in a place we've never been before. This would be a time when I would normally save my game, but again, this game will not save. It saves automatically, so we don't have the option of saving unless we quit.
Don't move. Oh, wait, you're that city cop.
Yep.
Fuck, I was expecting... Ugh. Today is not your day, sister.
Well.
Ugh. All this better be worth it.
Okay, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. I died. We have to add we have to add a death. I died. I totally died. I think we need, maybe, do we need to talk? I don't know.
Don't move. Oh, wait, you're that city cop. Fuck, I was expecting... Ugh. Today is not your day, sister.
Whoa, whoa, easy. I just want to talk.
That's what they all say. Right before they stab you in the back. Our highly illegal womb tank is the only thing keeping him alive. And you're from the Bureau. We both know what you're gonna have to do.
Look, I have no desire to hurt your child. If you help me find the killer, I'll overlook what's in your apartment.
You're just stalling. The killer is still out there and I have to stop him from hurting our...
We're past stalling. That gunshot was loud. The cops will be here any second.
All the more reason to get this over with.
Uh-oh.
I must say, I admire your ability to stay collected in the face of death.
Collected or not, staring down a barrel is not pleasant. Please lower your weapon.
Oh, you think because you say please, I'll do as you say? Not gonna happen, sister. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. All this better be worth it.
I died again. Alright, so we got some sort of dialogue puzzle here. Or something. We have to say the right things. Oh, I'll bet you we should have our biorhythmic analyzer on. I think that would help.
don't move. Oh, fuck, I was expecting... Ugh.
Whoa, easy. I just want to talk.
That's what they all say.
They
Right
all
before
say
they stab you
dough.
in the back. Our highly illegal womb tank is the only thing keeping him alive. And you're from the Bureau. We both know what you're gonna have to do.
Look, I have no desire to hurt your child. If you help me find the
I mean, that
killer,
seemed
I'll
good.
overlook what's in your apartment.
You're just stalling. The killer is still out there, and I have to stop him from hurting our...
I know how you feel. You don't have to do this alone, Katerina. We both want to catch Carl's killer.
You're just telling me what you think I want to hear. But I must say, I admire your ability to stay collected in the face of death.
Surely you see that behaving like this is only making things worse for you and your son?
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. As soon as I take my guard down, you'll shoot me without batting an eye.
Okay.
I won't. Your little family has suffered enough. If it makes you feel safer, you can keep your gun, okay?
You better believe I'm keeping my gun.
Okay, that's fine. We don't have to go to the station. Let's just sit down and talk about this.
I must be the most stupid, naive woman in the world.
You won't regret this, Katerina.
You won't live to regret this, is what I should say, right? No, I don't think that's gonna happen.
So you believe that the killer is after you now?
I know he is. He got Maya and Carl. I'm next, obviously.
Let's not forget Leonard Dahl. He was butchered this morning.
Leonard? The recycling guy? Jesus, I had no idea. That's odd.
Odd how?
Because, actually, I have to give you the whole story for it to make sense. Carl and I wanted a child, but I can't. I have viable eggs, but there are other complications.
Okay.
I can relate. Me and my partner, well, something similar happened to us.
Then you can grasp our situation better than anyone. So anyway, we came into contact with a woman called Maya Strand who claimed that she could help us have a baby. She'd built a replica of an old womb tank. Forbidden technology, of course.
I see. And what did she want in return?
Our help with some of her other shady experiments. The lady was somewhat frail. She couldn't handle much heavy labor. She eventually revealed that she was a self-proclaimed member of the Conduit. Probably figured we had too much to lose to turn her in. She was right.
Yes, I found the Conduit connection. Playing with fire.
Yeah, so Carl and I decided to play along until after the birth and then escape Nordsund as a family.
So you merely pretended to sympathize with Conduit beliefs, and then Maya was murdered.
Yes, E-Pose did it, I'm sure. Those assholes must have found out.
E-Pose. That rings a bell.
Earth Preservation Orthodox Society. Anti-tech group. You must have heard of them over at the Bureau. Used to be terrorist classified.
Oh yeah, I remember. So they have a church here in Nordsund?
Yep, near the old mall in Northtown.
Ah, I
Big
remember that place.
They get visitors from all over.
So you think EPOS fanatics are picking you off one by one? Do they know about the child? Why do you believe they are responsible?
Why do you believe E-Pose is responsible for the murders?
Who else? There's only one group still violently opposing the Conduit, and that is E-Pose.
There's a hole in this murder theory, though. Leonard Dahl.
Oh, yeah. No idea how that guy fits into all this. Could be unrelated.
I thought it would make sense if you told me the whole story. The story... I think that... I think that things aren't happening as you... I don't know. I don't think things are going as I think Maya had a hidden agenda that you didn't know about. Actually, she did have a hidden agenda that you didn't know about. I think she may have killed them after this was done. I don't know.
Unrelated is improbable, given the historically low murder rate of Nordsund.
I guess. Maybe those dimwit Epos assassins thought he was one of us, or he got in their way for some other reason.
If all of this is true, why did you take a new name when you came to Nordsund?
It's a long story, but I left a life that was pretty ugly. I had to escape an abusive boyfriend. I needed a fresh start here in Nordsund. The nickname thing just happened. It felt natural, and then, well, I guess it stuck.
That doesn't explain why your relationship with Carl was kept a secret, though.
Carl and I happened really fast. It wasn't so much intentionally kept a secret, it just never became a public thing. When we started collaborating with Maya, we obviously had all the more reason to keep things quiet.
Well, I'm going to give all of this some thought and report to my superior. I'll be back later if I come up with more questions.
Okay, before you go, just the womb tank. The nutrients must be running low by now. Without replenishment, he could be hurt. Even die.
You don't need to worry. I replaced the canister today. The baby was fine.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you.
I did do
You're
that.
welcome.
We did a thing.
It's raining tacos.
Hey Coffees, thanks for the taco party. We moved up here. We're like we're like so on the edge. We're like, let's look around. See if there's anything on here.
A bug-out bag, I'm guessing. High-quality heater. One could get reasonably comfortable here in the winter. A lightweight aluminum pot with some leftover beans inside. A long-distance radio. It's connected to the roof, so I'm guessing there's an exterior antenna hidden among the junk. A bug-out.
Can we get like some scan of her? I'm gonna get a scan of her. No, we can't. Can't. Carl apparently was never here. Apparently Carl was never here. Carl didn't know about this place, I guess. Alright. Let's see how she is now. She's relaxed now. Well, that's good.
You can never really have too much water. A small desk with a layer of dust on. Looks pretty comfy for a place like this.
It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad.
I'm gonna head out now. Don't go too far.
I won't. And thanks, Vera. You're not like most city cops I've dealt with.
You're welcome. Stay alert. The killer is still out there.
I'll be careful.
Why have you dealt with so many city cops, I guess? I mean, I guess you're probably from the city. Oh, here we go. I still think she might be the murderer. But I'm not 100% sure. In fact, I'm not even like 20% sure, but
Agent England, right on time.
Councilwoman?
Oh, stop it. That word always makes me feel old. Call me Stina.
All right then, Stina. I have some things to report.
Always straight to the point. You allergic to small talk, kiddo?
Sorry, been a long day. I just want it to be over.
Well, suck it up. I need to.
If I tell her about
an argument with a friend today.
Yeah?
Her.
What about?
Not important, but we ended up going our separate ways. Isn't it funny how quickly things can change?
I guess.
History, trust, respect. Poof. Gone.
If I confide in her about the junkyard hideout and she ends up dead, then I am I will be way more convinced that it's her. Was his way a recycling pipe? I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully we'll get back in touch one day. A shame, but I see a natural site people throw apart. Yeah, that's why we need to stay strong.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's empathetic.
Hopefully you'll get back in touch one day.
Unlikely. Cranky old crones like me tend not to back down on ultimatums.
So I wanted to share something else. My augmentations grew stronger this morning. The blue is starting to adapt to my psychology.
Blossoming before my very eyes, are ya? Do tell. What new things can you do?
My vision is improving. I can see much better in darkness and zoom in on distant targets. Should I tell her that? Sure, why not?
My vision is improving. I can see much better in darkness and zoom in on distant targets.
Excellent. Quality recon allows you to engage the bad guys on your own terms. So, how was this recent experience of yours? Quite a ride for a rookie such as yourself, am I right?
I was well prepared. Didn't sleep through the whole training, you know. We're being quite inquisitive as to my experiences with Blue. I'd prefer to discuss the case now. Yeah, kind of. Maybe you'd like to explain how it works in depth?
Kind of, yeah. Maybe you'd like to explain how it works in depth?
Sure. As the lab coats over at the Bureau have shown time and time again, no one really knows how the hell Blue works.
But that's only on a cellular level, right? We still have some data on the bottom line.
Yeah, but I mean, look at it like this. Lady Blue is your best friend. She knows what you want, what you need. A slow but deliberate beast. She grows stronger with time, but there's no lying to her, and there's no hiding from her. If you wish to destroy your enemies, she'll give you strength and speed. If you desire knowledge, she'll expand your mind and
sounds
sharpen
like
your senses.
an artificial intelligence
if you want
to
to
me.
connect with others, she'll give you an aura of comfort, honesty, and trust. Simply put, Blue is pure liquid power. Now, let's hear your report. I've heard rumors about quite a grisly spectacle in the recycling center. Ebus, huh? Those guys are gonna be a pain to deal with. First, they're well armed. Second, they got pulled with City Hall. Our beloved mayor recently granted their church embassy status.
Wait, what? So they're out of my jurisdiction?
Not quite. It's one of those legal limbos. Sure, you can force your way in without breaking any laws, but they also have the right to defend themselves from unsanctioned intruders.
That's absurd. In other words, they can gun me down without repercussions.
I wouldn't say that. It's kind of a hassle to dispose of your still warm corpse.
Like this case couldn't get any worse.
Don't say that.
No. You're an agent.
Don't say that.
The creme de la creme of the Central Bureau. Time to act like one. Infiltrate and evade, remember? If you do find evidence that these nut jobs are responsible for the killings, we'll get a diplomatic warrant.
All right. I have to be discreet then, and try to get inside without arousing suspicion.
Bingo. And, well, hope they don't already know who you are. That would make things awkward.
Okay then. I'll get some rest and visit the church in the morning.
Good plan, Agent. Dismissed.
My suspicion of her has slightly gone down, but I'm still not convinced it's not her. I was told, I think, that whoever did this needed some sort of special power of some sort, which would be probably a blue augmented person. And we know that she is blue augmented. So that's why I'm wondering if it's her. We also didn't find where that key went. Day 3, 7:52 a.m.
You know, the story of Katerina and Carl reminds me so much of what we went through.
Yeah. Similar circumstances, but vastly different outcomes. It's fascinating how just a few variables can change everything.
Indeed. Are our lives nothing but a sum of interconnected parts? Does any meaning attributed to them simply stem from our limited human cognition?
Most likely. The observer bias seems insurmountable. Even the concept of meaning itself is relative.
It's scary to think about, that it could all be an illusion. Every relationship we had, everything we ever cared about.
It really is.
Well,
this can't be healthy.
Talking to your dead partner seems strange, I guess. Well, we're on day 3 now. Yeah, she does seem to be accepting of it. I mean, I don't know what else she can do. I guess she could.
That feeling again.
We're getting a new power. We got a new power. What's my new power? Ooh, we can go invisible. Temporary invisibility. Touching a tangible object or activating another augmentation will break the effect. Let's go visible.
I'm alone in here. No reason to hide.
Oh, she won't use it when we're...
Morning, Agent. Dr. Parison asked me to tell you to meet him in the morgue. He's done with the remains from the recycling center.
This could be fun.
All right, thanks. I'll go have a look before I pay Epos a visit.
Let's go invisible.
I don't have a reason to go around unseen in here.
I want to go invisible, though. Maybe we can sneak a second cup of coffee. Oh, that's all. Okay, let's be strong with the coffee maker.
I don't think extra strength helps there.
I didn't mean to do that, but
I don't see anything.
no, the coffee seems okay. Yeah, I know. Why do we need a reason to be invisible?
I'm alone in here.
I agree with that.
No reason to.
If you got it, we might as well use it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Whoa, there's a person over here.
He looks sick. I shouldn't bother him.
Uh-oh. Hey, there's...
Well, Leonard, it's been quite gross working with you. Hello again. I've got a present for you, Agent.
Is
Leonard
that so?
Jerky?
Yep, right here on this tray. If you're a fan of minced meat, I've got a bucket full of Leonard out back, too.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Good choice. The seasoning is subpar, to say the least.
You take your jokes way too far, Doctor. Now, what have you found?
Well, obviously, the poor man was shredded. Fortunately for him, it happened when he was already dead.
Yeah, I came to the same conclusion. Can you tell me anything about the cause of death?
Not much with the remains in this state. No signs of toxic substances, but that obviously still leaves a lot of options open.
Noted. So what's this in front of me?
Oh, yes. I noticed a pattern on Leonard's skin. Likely a tattoo. These are all the pieces I could find.
Oh, do we have to do a puzzle?
They fit together, but I kept them in case you wanted to have a look.
All right, I'll check them out.
Do we get to do a skin puzzle? Ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, a skin puzzle. Yay! This is what I wanted to do. Yeah. I know, right? You didn't think we'd be doing a skin puzzle, did ya? Apparently, the coroner is not very good with puzzles, because this one's not too bad. This one doesn't seem too bad. This puzzle seems fairly straightforward. Boom.
Huh. Looks like Leonard had this symbol tattooed on him. I'll copy it to my notebook.
I know, right? It's nice of him to rotate all the pieces the correct way. Okay, there we go. Heck of a... Hey, Gristleby, how's this going? Let's see if I can
I
talk
had some
to him.
more things to ask.
Shoot.
Are you familiar with the Conduit?
That old terrorist organization. What of it?
Well, have you ever heard about it still being around?
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in places. The lure of artificial intelligence will never be fully diminished.
Right, but you're not aware of anyone being more than a little interested.
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, you don't know you don't. You just don't know that they're a terrorist, so, you know.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of Epos?
I try to steer clear of those people. Any form of superstition, religious or otherwise, is of no interest to me.
Okay. Anything else?
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I know who she is, but that's about it. She's not a patient.
She's not? Even though you're the only doctor in town.
I wouldn't read too much into it. As far as I know, she's a young, healthy woman, and she moved here just a few years ago. She may not have needed any medical care since her arrival.
What do you know about Leonard Dahl?
Polite and well-spoken fellow, judging by the few times I met with him.
All right. What did you meet with him about?
Well, typically just routine work when someone hurt themselves in the recycling center. Seems like a hazardous workplace. I hear about accidents occurring there almost on a weekly basis.
Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Oh, wait.
Okie dokie.
Wait.
I had some more.
Shoot.
So this is how Leonard's tattoo turned out.
Interesting. What does it mean?
Your guess is as good as mine.
It looks like one of those runes Maya liked to litter the town with.
Oh, wait, that's her doing?
Yes. As I understand it, she was a major voice on the building committee.
Huh. I've been wondering where all those symbols came from.
Yeah. Me, personally, I like the aesthetic. I think it gives the town a distinct look.
Definitely. The tattoo doesn't look runic to me, though, but I'll keep your theory in mind. That's enough questions.
Okie dokie.
Interesting. That was an interesting dialogue. So, there's clues scattered throughout this game.
Feeling ill today? See if you can get treatment for something ordinary. The doctor gets so creepy when he's stuck in the morgue all the time.
I'm well, thanks, but I'll do my best to keep things brief down there.
I mean, I already am done, so... Alright, we're gonna ask the police people if they've seen the symbol before. Maybe they'll actually be helpful. Hayes reading, I think.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I...
Boom.
Recognize this symbol?
Nope, never seen that before.
Alright.
All
That's
right,
all I care
I'm on
about.
Look up.
I wonder why we're gonna need to go invisible. He just sits at his desk all the
I
time.
had a few questions.
By all means.
Do you recognize this symbol?
Doesn't look familiar to me.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
It's not in the book, is it? Let's check the book. See if it's in the book. No, it's not in the book. It's not in the book. So she was gonna make a god named Holdra, which I think was supposed to be the child. I'm guessing the child is supposed to be some sort of god being or something. If I were to guess, who else would know of this symbol? Robot Guy? Maybe Robot Guy. Let's check Robot Guy. He's been surprisingly helpful.
Hi again.
Hey there.
Do you recognize this symbol?
Is this like one of those, whatchamacallit, Rochuk tests?
It's Rorschach, and no.
Oh boy, can I go first, Pops?
Of course, lad.
Walter, find an off switch for the love of God.
Oh man, I had the best interpretation too. There was a wiener and everything.
Sorry about that. Boys will be
I
boys,
think he might have had the same interpretation as you, Grizzleby.
Do you recognize...
Is this...
It's...
Same dialogue.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Okay, who else can I talk to? The kids are gone. Okay. I'm gonna go back in here. Wait! Whoa! Whoa! Who's that? There's somebody at the junkyard. Who's at the junkyard? Who is that? I just noticed that. Who is this?
He looks busy sifting through the junk. I'll leave him be.
Okay. It might be the murderer. She's just gonna... Oh, we can just go right in.
Oh, you're back.
Sure am. I need to...
Okay.
What do you make of this symbol?
Just looks like a stick figure to me.
Alright. Do we ask her questions?
So tell me what you know about the conduit.
I doubt they're anything to worry about. If there are other members out there, I'd wager they're just as loony as Maya.
So Maya was on her own? There was no contact with any other conduit cells?
Not as far as I know, but I didn't really care to find out either.
What can you tell me about Carl?
I'd rather not talk about him. It hurts too much.
I understand. Sorry.
I don't think any of these things will... But we're gonna ask him.
About your...
Other than this mess with Maya I got tangled up in, I'm just a teacher trying to get by. I moved here a few years back, met Carl, and... well...
I do.
Do you know Commissary Anderson?
No, but he seems to be the kind of leader who only uses the carrot, never the stick.
Do you know Stina Ruth?
I know who she is, but we haven't met.
What can you tell me about Maya?
Oh, she really was the epitome of a mad scientist.
Yeah.
Her crazy little experiments had no regard for the law, ethics, or even common sense. Sure, she had moments of clarity, like when she built our womb tank, but most of the time she was just a nutcase.
What about her conduit beliefs?
That was something different, something more coherent. I think she saw AI as, like, a step on the evolutionary ladder. She used to talk about how the most intelligent beings deserve to rule the Earth.
Sounds like she had an elitist streak.
You could say that. She didn't think too highly of most people.
So why did she help you, is really the question.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I don't know much about him. I never really needed a doctor since I moved here.
What about your fertility problems? You didn't consider seeing the doctor before resorting to Maya's help?
I wish that was an option, but my condition was thoroughly diagnosed before I moved here. It's chronic.
What's your opinion on Walter?
Personally, I can't stand that guy. He has to crack a joke every 5 seconds. Drives me crazy.
Same.
The kids love him though, so I suppose he's all right.
Do you know Gabriel?
The cop? Not really, but I think he has a crush on me. Always looks at me funny.
He does.
All right. I got what I needed for now.
Good.
I mean, I really
Talk to you
didn't,
later.
but the only...
All right. I'm going again.
Okay. Bye.
If what I needed was to know that you didn't know, I guess I got that. Maybe I should just shoot this guy.
No reason to show him my sidearm.
I didn't want to... Okay. He's stealing all the stuff. Oh, maybe we should look at symbols around the city and see if we can find one that matches the symbol that we have found. He said it reminded him of symbols around the city. So let's go around the city and see if we can find that symbol around town. That seems like a good idea. Here's Rolf.
Rolf looks busy.
I guess I can't talk to him. Hey, look. It looks like flowers.
Looks like I was right about the flowers.
I was either right or... Wait, I don't see the symbols. I don't see any symbols anywhere. Hey, who's this guy? Oh, that's me. Who's this guy? I thought that was me.
Yes, this is where the recital will take place later. Great acoustics.
Ah, can I have a little foretaste?
Very well. The same wind, my dear. The same wind. Shook the walls of Jericho. Dried your tears. No Lee to be found. No trust, nor joy. This fire you were set to guard, and I to rest by its side. Not a whisper to be heard. Let it be known. We're here, all alone.
That was great. I love the ending.
You're too kind.
I don't want to disturb. Maybe later.
I don't really want to go in here, but I'm going to. Hey, look, there's a bird outside. A doorway. Let's see if we can go in the doorway.
Looks like some kind of public prayer.
Let's talk to the guard. Looks like he's eating something.
Hi there.
Greetings, and welcome to the Free Church of Epos. If you wish, you can enter our public prayer room to the right for some silent contemplation.
All right, thanks. What about the rest of the church?
The other areas are off limits to non-members.
I have official police business, though. Special Agent England.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you pass. You're gonna need papers. This is a diplomatic sanctuary.
There's no time for that. I'm trying to solve a triple homicide.
I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am, but I can assure you that there are no murderers here. I'd suggest you take this up with your superior.
There's no time to mess around with paperwork. I'll need to take things into my own hands.
Really?
Looks like some kind of...
Shoot him?
I shouldn't resort to violence. I could easily get caught, and there might be more guards inside.
Stab him.
I don't want to share a neat row of candles. Probably... I'd guess those are members of the church. I don't recognize any of them. I don't need to know...
I mean, hey, let's see if he...
I don't think he'd be interested.
Key.
I don't want to... I don't think he'd be in... I don't think he'd...
Alright, I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I can go invisible. I can go invisible.
I need to get out of sight.
Oh, conveniently they don't have a door. Haha. Take that. There's another door. What is happening?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
I don't know. What's going on over there? I don't know. Let's find out. But I can't go over there? Seems like something crazy is going on over there. Let's go in this door. Oh, I think I found out where this key goes to. What do you think?
I guess I could, but I have no reason to believe that Leonard has used one of these lockers.
Leonard used one of these lockers.
Some kind of large pool or bathtub. Some kind of...
There's a pool, a faucet. Can I mess with the faucet?
Yeah, that might work as a distraction for the guard outside. I need to be sure that I don't have a reason to return to this room, though.
I have a reason.
Some kind of assembly hall with plenty of people inside. I should stay clear.
Okay. I love how I won't just try the key on all the lockers.
I guess I could, but I have no reason to believe that Leonard has used one of these lockers.
There is 16 lockers. Just go. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, nope. I don't know. Seems kind of ridiculous to me, but that's the way the game works. So we'll just deal with it.
We've got an intruder!
Oh, that's it. That's a death, I think. That counts as a death because we have to go back here. We didn't die, but let's see if we can look at the filing cabinet.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need to get rid of the guard first.
Oh, look at these pictures.
Not a bad idea, but I might want to take a close...
Aha, let's get closer.
Not a bad idea. Looks like a timeline of how the EPO seal has changed over the years.
Haha, there we go.
No way. It's the tattoo design. That must mean Leonard is a member of EPOs. Or, well, he was, at some point at least.
Alright.
I'll get rid of the sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
So let's see if now we can use the key on one of these lockers. Now that we have made that connection. We can.
Got a written piece of paper. Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember. Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant. Seems like Leonard was up to something shady. I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is.
He had a book in his area that he touched, so I don't know. Let's I guess we'll distract the guard. I so badly want to save, but this game doesn't have saving, so
Let's see if this works.
Time passes.
What the heck?
Aha.
That should keep him busy for a while. Ugh, it's stuck. All right, it's loose now.
Wait, why am I pushing it? Why am I doing this?
What the hell is that noise? Shit. We've got.
Why was I pushing it exactly? I don't. Oh, I want to get in the vent. That's why.
Ugh, it's stuck.
I think when he says, "What's that noise?" I have to quickly
All
hit
right,
my
it's
thing.
loose now. Not now.
Okay, we're going into the vents. We're in the vents. We've invaded the vents. Because this place has person-sized vents, like all places that have high security.
Last month. The Bacarbo parish is also doing better now.
They managed to resolve their financial difficulties?
Oh yes, Elsa is doing great work there. Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those atrocities.
I know that, old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
Okay.
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders. I'll wait a bit and see if they leave.
Oh, I'm not done spying. Like, we got that information, but we need more. We need more info. We need more intel.
Administrative paperwork.
Let's test the chair out.
I don't think it's safe to go back that way.
Why is it not safe to go back that way? All right.
Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here. Wow, that's a lot of books.
All right, I guess we go to the exit, right?
Welcome, visitor.
Oh,
Special Agent, Violent Crimes Central Bureau.
Oh, it's you again. The man from the train.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch
That
your
guy.
name.
It's
I
Agent
knew I recognized that voice.
I am Vilgut. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yes, I've been informed. But tell me this. If you had nothing to hide, why would you invoke said legal status?
A church needn't have things to hide to be protective of its privacy. But to prove you wrong, I'll answer any questions you might have.
All right. I'll take you up on that.
I will indeed.
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false God they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday.
I had a feeling your inquiry would lead us to him.
Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation. It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
That's interesting.
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
He did violence to organic matter in the incinerator, but, you know,
This church,
that's
EPOS,
fine.
What are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and his only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
Do you know what kinds of books Leonard liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about nonviolence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh man, so many questions.
Do you know who Leonard Dahl's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf. Quite a shady character, if
Oh,
you ask me.
Rolf.
Oh, the gardener, right?
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
I must confess I didn't even know his name before I heard he was a murder victim.
Alright.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
He's no member of the church, but he's a fine man blessed with strong Christian morals. Compassionate, forgiving, and open-minded. I was good friends with his late father, and I'm glad to see that his son followed in his footsteps.
I think we might have two murders here, but I'm not sure. I think the first two murders might have been committed by one person, and I'm thinking the politician, but I'm not sure. But they could all be the same. I don't know. I'm still on that politician line.
What's your opinion on Stina Root?
Which is her.
Cunning woman, that one. And she's been a thorn in our side ever since she joined the town council.
Yeah? How so?
She has a penchant for political obstruction. Things like hindering our building permits or imposing unreasonable restrictions on our street preaching.
Why do you think she's been acting that way?
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say she has some kind of grudge. Some Christian out there must have greatly angered her at some point.
What's your opinion on Maya Strand?
She was my polar opposite in almost every way. But I enjoyed the occasional late-night chess game with her in the canteen. It's fascinating how trivial activities like board games can bring such different people together. It goes without saying that I was as shocked and appalled as anyone when I learned of what happened to her.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
We'll just ask about everybody.
He and I have quite different takes on life and death, to put it lightly. But alas, a man of my age needs to see a physician regularly to keep the Grim Reaper at bay. So I grit my teeth and endure half an hour of his morbid humor for the sake of my health.
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep wound.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Kurt's nephew. We only met briefly a few times.
What can you tell me?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
Alright, I think we're done here.
That's
understood. I'll be here if you have more inquiries.
Alright, I guess we're leaving? Hey.
Oh, the passage led back here. Good. Since I left the door unlocked behind me, I'll be able to come back the same way.
Oh. Nice. Alright, we're going now to... Wait, what are we doing? I forgot what we were going to do. I don't remember what we wanted to do. I had an idea and then I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, we want to find the gardener. Find the gardener. He was here last time, so now we want to talk to him.
Hello, Ralph.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
I should keep this to myself. No, I don't want to tip him off before I figured out the exact quote. What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind. I'm sorry, Rolf, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you, but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nut job who killed those other people, right?
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay, how did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Alright. What can you tell me about the Church of Epos? I know for a fact that your brother was a member.
So? That's not a crime.
Come on, Rolf, work with me. Don't you want me to catch your brother's killer?
Yes, he was a member, but I'm not. I spent 10 years trying to get him out of that place.
Why would you do that?
Because he changed. He became this sullen, slow, serious, fucking block of a person. He used to be so full of life, you know? I know he died just yesterday, but the Leonard I grew up with, he's been dead for a long time.
I understand, Rolf. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, I think I need to go get the book.
That's it.
Good.
Let's go get the book. Couldn't get it before, but I think I can get it now. This book right here, maybe? That's my guess.
There it is, the book from the library. Got it.
Yoink!
Now we want to show it to, now we want to show it to Rolf. Just, hey, I found this book. Any interest in it? Oh yeah, my brother's secret passage was blah.
Hey, I had a few more. I should keep this to myself, or he might figure out that I'm not the person Leonard wanted to have the evidence. I should keep this
Oh.
That's it, for now.
Good.
Wait.
Grandmaster Otto, if you were reading this, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has... I told him to only give them up to the person who were blessings from Leonard. The Kingdom of God is Within You, by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
Who had regular contact with him? The one guy at the recycling center might have, but... Let's talk to him. I can talk to him and ask him about the book.
I have a few more...
I'm listening. Ah, you found the book.
Yes, it was among Leonard's belongings. Do you happen to know any quote from it that he was fond of?
Afraid not. I didn't have daily contact with him, so I couldn't say.
Do you know anyone that did?
That's all, for now.
Understood.
Let's go. Let's go through there. Can we go in the front and maybe ask the guy at the front of the church? Maybe. How does that? I don't know.
Again? No way. I should.
Oh, we're not. We can't go in again. So we need to find somebody who had regular contact with him. No, I don't know. Don't think it's him.
I don't want to just.
Who had regular contact with him other than the guy in the recycling center? But he's not here, so I don't know. And not his brother. Somebody at the canteen, maybe? Hey, it's this guy. It's the guy I was looking for. It's the guy who would have had regular contact with him. Wow. Amazing.
Hey there. How are you holding up?
Oh, you again. I'm doing okay. Any luck with the case?
Some.
Who's that?
Have time for more questions?
I suppose.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of Epos?
I don't know much about it, but going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for Leonard.
Who's that person at the
What can you tell me about?
I already told you.
Okay, nothing.
What do you know about the conduit?
You mean like...
No, it's an organization.
Oh.
Do you know Rolf?
Sure, he brings our gardening waste to the recycling center every week. He's kind of an asshole, though. Always seems to be trying to rip you off.
So, tell me what you...
We already went through this.
What's your opinion?
I couldn't say.
What do you think of...
Oh man, he's hilarious. But some of his robots really give me the creeps.
What's your view of...
He's as weird as they come, but everyone knows that. He's a fine doctor.
Did you know...
I didn't, but I wonder how the museum will recover from her death. She was the driving spirit of that place, and I can't think of anyone who'd be willing to pick up the reins.
What do you think of Stina...
Never met her, but I'm not much for politics.
What's your opinion?
I normally don't have much contact with the police, but from what I can tell...
Do you know Katarina?
No, I have no...
Did you...
A little bit. We both grew up here in town, but we weren't friends or anything. He seemed like the last person you'd think would get murdered, though. Wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, alright.
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Who's this?
Okay, good luck out there.
Who's this? Patron. They look like a
Hi there.
murderer.
Hello, stranger.
Newcomer, right? What brings you to town?
Is it that obvious? I'm here for matters of the faith, you could say.
I understand. Well, best of luck with that.
I think she might be the murderer. That sounds like something a murderer would say, right? Okay, bioscanner. She's relaxed. She's relaxed. All right. Let's talk to her again.
A strange woman in hooded clothing.
The hooded clothing seems very weird. All right, let's go to Rolf and we'll give him that quote, and then no, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We're gonna be done for today.